There we go. Live on all the platforms. Yep, perfect. Welcome everybody to another live stream. It is Tuesday evening. You know what that means. That means that we are going to build AI enhanced tools, AI capable tools in 365. And today is just another day in the week, and today we're just going to do that, building AI tools, AI enhanced tools. So if you're watching this, welcome everybody to the stream. Happy to have you here. My name is Stefan de Vreese. I am the founder of Titanify, and we help you automate your business. That's what we do through different means. This can be through automating through tools that you already have. This can be doing it through Power Automate, Zapier, 365, any other tools that are out there that can help us automate your business. That's what we do. So welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you enjoy what we're doing here. If you have any questions about what we're doing, don't hesitate to reach out and put something in the comments. I'm always happy to talk to you about what we're doing here. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to just continue on what we did last time. So last time, if you remember, then we started to build out a couple of tools in our Sales Hub on 365. Let me go back into Teams to go look for a little bit of the description of what we were supposed to be doing. So let's go here. So I want to do a lot with Dynamics 365 for sales because I want to really be that our main channel, our main CRM. Yeah, there we go. So I want that to be our main CRM system because it can do a lot of things, and we just scratching the surface here. So that's why I want to do what I do. Where did I put it actually? Now, Copilot, I put it somewhere. I think it was in streams, right? In marketing live streams. Yeah, there we go. So I put here. Here is the description. So what do we want to do? We want to build a sales sequence in Dynamics 365 for sales. That's what we want to do right now. And this is also where I want to build out a full video for you guys for YouTube, because I've been slacking a little bit on the content creation side for YouTube. So I want to also combine what we're doing here, the live streaming, and setting everything up so we can create a YouTube video that explains the full procedure, let's say, to create a sales sequence in Dynamics 365 for sales. And why it's so important to use Dynamics 365 for me, because I've been using a lot of CRM tools and they're all lacking something. Maybe they're too fancy sometimes for what we need. They might miss basic features. They might contain too many features that are not needed. Or if you want to add some basic stuff, then you have to pay so much money that it doesn't make sense anymore. So that's why I came to sales, Dynamics 365 for sales, because I think it's a really good tool. It can do a lot. And even for a price, this version that I have is like the enterprise version, which costs about $80 or 80 euros per month, which is pretty okay, you know. Other CRM tools cost pretty much the same. So that's why I really want to use this more and more and more. And one of the things that we looked at last time was sales sequences. So we have our sales accelerator here. And if you go a little bit deeper, we can actually go into Sales Insight settings. And what we will find here is sequences. So it's a bit hidden, not sure why they hide it like this. I guess they're still working on it or something like that. But within this, you can build your own sequences. So this is also what I want to do within the video. So while I'm doing this live, while I'm talking to you, I'm also preparing for that video. So let's do that. I'm gonna add a channel here. Let's add a channel, YouTube. Yeah, let's do that. I'm always trying to organize and structure all the stuff that I'm doing. It's my kind of systems thinking that I always use for that, because the more organized that you save your information, your data, your documents, the easier it is for you to be productive, to find your stuff back. That's why I love using Teams these days. I used to use Google Drive and so on, same principle. Making sure that your structure is pretty much logical is important for me, because you want to find back your stuff without having to search for it all the time. If you have a logical structure within your Teams, within your 365 environment, then it becomes easier. So that's why I do this. So I want to create a video about how to create, no, you know what? Yeah, how to create a sales sequence. That's basically it, how to create a sales sequence in 365. I cannot type anymore. In Dynamics 365. But the real thing that I want to show everybody with this video is, the goal basically is that I show everybody that you can replace email marketing tools with Dynamics 365 for sales. I thought it wasn't possible because it's not really that straightforward to replace anything like a MailChimp, doing email marketing stuff, sequences, automations, and so on with Dynamics 365 for sales. It's not that obvious, but honestly, I just tested just a little bit of this within the tool, and already got some results that showed me that you can actually really replace anything with Dynamics 365 for sales. Now you have to be a little bit creative, and it's a bit of a workaround, I would say, to do that, but you can still do it. And I think it's valuable to do that because of the integration with 365, with all the other tools that are out there, Outlook and Word and Excel and Teams and all of that. If you can just keep everything within the same ecosystem, I think that's really, really beneficial for your business. So you don't have to go back and forth into ecosystems. You don't have the danger that something is leaking outside of your ecosystem. So I think that's important for many people, like the security part of things. So hey, Igoru Obanai on TikTok, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm trying to keep up with everything while I'm doing this stuff, especially if I'm looking this way, then I'm looking at the chat. So while I'm doing stuff here, I'm not always as responsive, but I'll check everything. So how to create a sales sequence in Dynamics 365. The goal is to replace email marketing tools like MailChimp with a sales sequence in Dynamics 365 for sales. So, and the benefits or the key points, let's say the key points to talk about is, so within an, so if we're thinking about email marketing and so on, it's capturing email addresses, it's capturing leads, and then it's automating sequences, email sequences, going out to the right people at the right time with the right information. Why I want to do this with the sales sequence, the extra benefit, so it is made for helping salespeople to follow up with leads, right? So you start with lead, so it helps with lead generation and nurturing. It helps with lead generation and nurturing, so nothing really different there. But you can add actions and key points that are reminders, that are manual, that are automatic, or manual reminders. What I mean with that is, like, so you have the option to send automatic emails. So that's the email marketing sequence side of things. Like if you go to MailChimp, what you can do with MailChimp or ActiveCampaign, you set up your sequences, you add people to the sequence, and then they start getting these emails. You can add more actions in these email sequences and these automations to look at, did they click on something, did they read something, did they open it, and so on. Now this will be a little bit different in the sales sequences that we have here, because I'm not sure if they're actually tracking the clicks and so on, so we'll have to check. But just sending automatic emails is a big bonus on this one. Because in many cases, if you're thinking about your email marketing efforts, most of the time it's just basic email sequences, not related to anything that a potential customer would do. So is it really necessary then to add more stuff to it? Not all the time, right? So so let's see here. Wait, I'm gonna set automatic, send automatic emails. I have to think about the structure here because it has to make sense. So why would you replace that? So again, it's all about keeping it in the same ecosystem. Avoid going back and forth. And it helps a lot with the nurturing, because you take your sales rep through the full process, and not just the email marketing side of things. Because sales and marketing, you know, they're always overlapping, but maybe the sales rep doesn't really know if they have gotten these emails and so on. So if you can put that in the same sequence, it will save us some time. It will streamline the things even more. And not forgetting that we can also link actions to Power Automate. So while you have tools like MailChimp and so on, where you can build automations, which are just about automations inside your email marketing tool, the fact that you can connect actions, steps in your sales sequence in Dynamics 365 to Power Automate, it opens up a whole world of possibilities in terms of automating, because then you can basically automate anything. So that's really, really powerful. You cannot do that with anything else besides this. I mean, you could connect MailChimp with Power Automate, sure, through webhooks and so on. But again, you want it to be in the same ecosystem. The same ecosystem is the big plus here, is the key point of doing this. So that's why I want to explore more of that. Hey, Tony Montana. What a name. Welcome to the stream on TikTok. Happy to have you here. And I see we have also viewers on Twitch, for example, or on other. And yeah, not cheap viewers on whatever. That's the comment that I'm getting on Twitch. So not the best kind of comments on Twitch neither, but that's That's just how it is. Link. So we have link actions to Power Automate. And then we can, again, we can automate anything, right? So if you want to automate, this could be sending notifications. It could be adding reminders. It could be a lot of things here. So that's also the beneficial. And last thing that I want to show that kind of replace, because this is all about replacing marketing tools like MailChimp with Dynamics 365 for sales. So if we have it in the same ecosystem, it can do the same kind of nurturing. You can automate anything. You can send out automatic emails, which is really the main point. Can you also, that's something to understand, to research. Can we send broadcast emails to our list? Because I know that there's a functionality to add leads to a marketing list, but I'm not sure if you can actually send emails to that marketing list. So this is what we need to figure out. So let's start with that. That's already a lot, I think, to talk about. The main actions here, I would say, is sending these automatic emails. So if we take like a normal email sequence, then we want to replace this with this one. Sending notifications, I think, is an important one. And I want to see the broadcast emails. Let's go that route as well. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's go to our Sales Hub. I was already there. Okay, so we're here at the sequences. So I was already building like this one. This is a good example because this one, here I'm already sending out automatic emails based on if somebody was entering the sequence here. And you can see, and oh, I already love this. You can actually see how many people have gone through this sequence already. Because you can see connected leads, and we were testing this, and here, days elapsed, 3 days elapsed. There's only one in here. Okay, then that's good. Wait, where did it go? I just saw how many they were there and now they're gone. You saw that, right? Maybe it's just like an update of how many went through since last time that I checked. Okay. So here, sequences, so you can see you can build sequences. I started to build this one. So the idea is that you add leads into the sequence automatically. And to do that, like with other email sequences that you have in MailChimp and so on, there's always like that kind of a trigger. And the trigger here is actually done through Power Automate. Because I can add connected leads automatically. I can connect here, connect leads, right? I can do it manually, but I can also actually do it automatically. And that's what I did with Power Automate. So again, that also opens up the possibility to have triggers for anything. Doesn't matter what it is, you have triggers for anything because you're using Power Automate to trigger this, which is good. So sequence starts here, then you have a waiting time, and then this is the first one that I was adding. And you can see here, oh, perfect. Look, that's what I was just talking about, right? I don't know if you can see this on TikTok. Let's move this a little bit like this. You cannot see unless you go. Oh, that's a pity. Wait, let me just move the camera a bit. Here. Yeah, here. So you can see here, and okay, wait. Now I have to make it big enough. Okay, I'll just move myself. Oh, no. Hold on, chat. Just need to move myself a little bit here. Okay. So what I want to show you is here, this thing on the right hand side here. Remember that I said at the beginning, if we want to replace something like, if we want to replace email marketing tools like MailChimp, it is important to also have the metrics that platforms like MailChimp give you about your email marketing sequence. So like how many people clicked, how many people viewed, and so on and so on. That is very important. You have that with Bravo, you have that with ActiveCampaign, because it gives you a lot of information about how well your email sequence is doing. Now, if we can replicate that in Dynamics 365 for sales, that's awesome, because then again, it is an extra element of actually replacing email marketing tools with that platform. Hey Tace, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following me on TikTok. Thank you for liking the live as well. How are you doing? Hope you are well, and hope you find what I'm doing here interesting. I just started the stream just a couple of minutes ago, and we are trying to we're actually building an email sequence, a full sales sequence that will replace not just the email sequence in MailChimp, for example, but anything that is connected with email marketing, with sales sequences, and lead nurturing, lead generation. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're trying to build here in Dynamics 365 for sales, because I want everything to be in the same ecosystem. Yes, the ecosystem of Microsoft. I understand that some people are not a big fan of that kind of ecosystem, but if you see these tools, if you see what is possible, and for me, I'm just scratching the surface. I talked about it again and again and again, how powerful this is. It's just cool stuff. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't want to explore this, right? So Tess, do you have a business? Do you have anything that you want to share with us through chat? Please put it in the TikTok chat. I'm happy to talk about it. En als je in het Nederlands wil praten, dat kan ook altijd, want ik ben een Belg uit Gent en ik praat graag met iedereen, ook in het Nederlands. But usually I'm talking English because I want everybody to understand what we're doing here. Hey Jeremy, welcome to the stream. So nice to see you here as well. I'm just fooling around here. Well, I'm trying to build something in Dynamics 365 that will be beneficial for my business, but for all the other businesses as well. So I'm pretty sure you will appreciate what I'm trying to do here, because we're both a big fan of the Microsoft ecosystem, right? And for me, Dynamics 365 for sales is pretty new, because I've always been using CRM tools like Pipedrive or HubSpot, all of these kind of tools. But since I've discovered, well, discovering is a big word, since I've tried to explore this one right here, and especially because of Copilot and Copilot for sales, yeah, I'm becoming a big fan of doing everything in Dynamics 365 for sales. So happy to have you here. Enjoy the stream. If there's anything that you want to see, that you want to talk about, let me know. This is why I love doing streams as well, to just talk to the audience that is in here as well, and to see how we can help each other, right? So, hey King, welcome to the stream as well. We have King, we have Tess, we have Jeremy. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm going to continue on building this. So, and now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying about the statistics, because maybe some people might say like, yeah, you cannot really replace tools like HubSpot, email, marketing tools like MailChimp and so on. You cannot replace that just using Dynamics 365 for sales because that is just a CRM tool. Well, if you see now, I'm building a sales sequence. So I just was testing this the other day. So putting this together, and I was able to add an action, send an automated email. And now you can see the analytics for this email. You can see how many emails that are sent, how many that are opened, clicked, attachment downloaded, and so on and so on and so on. So look, disconnected reason, advanced time taken. Yeah, these kind of analytics will help a lot to determine how the leads are going through this kind of sequence. So this is definitely already another reason that I'm convinced that we can replace whatever we have already built in stuff like MailChimp into Dynamics 365. So this was the first one. Now, I will say that the way to build this is not as straightforward as something like MailChimp. I cannot, and maybe I haven't found it yet, but right now I have not found an easy way. And Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you know, but there isn't really an easy way to add new templates, new email templates. Because with MailChimp, you can make your email templates very fancy using their UI, right? Using their interface. I haven't found this yet in Dynamics 365 for sales. So let's see if we can. What is Assistant Studio? Assistant Studio, manage, customize, and create new insight cards for your team. Build your own or learn more about creating and managing insight cards. Huh, okay. So this is more like helpful for your sales reps. In combination with sales, or in combination with Copilot for sales, I guess. Insight card. You can now create, customize, and manage your insight cards with the Assistant Studio in premium settings. That's this one. What else do we have? Conversation intelligence. Tess or Jeremy, have you used Dynamics 365 for sales before? I'm curious. What is this? Enable your sales team to access powerful call insights and analysis. Drill down into their customer interactions and get real-time call transcripts and summaries. Conversation intelligence uses Azure OpenAI service, which isn't available in all regions. By using the feature, you agree that your data might be stored and processed outside your environment geographic region. That's a tough one, right? I mean, enable call recording for different teams using is this turned on or off? But we don't need that right now. This is something else. Please enable before enabling insights. Please enable Sales Accelerator before enabling insights. Well, we have enabled it. So empower sales with data-driven insights to optimize their sales process. How insights will be generated. My God, this is really going deep. I'm guessing this is because I have the enterprise version. Create segment, auto capture. Capture emails and meetings from to simplify, prove each other manually. Basic auto capture enabled. Email engagement. Enable read receipts and follow-up reminders to help sellers keep track of engagement. Yeah, this is good. But I was looking for how to add easily email templates in here. because we need that, right? We cannot just rely on out of the box ones. These are the out of the box ones. It is possible to create email templates. That's what you're saying, Jeremy. I believe so, yeah. I think I can do it just through the Dataverse. But I'm trying to find if there's like an easy way, like a more user-friendly way for people that are not really tech savvy. And I know, I mean, we could do it, right? That's why we exist as consultants, to help our customers with this. But even it would help me to do this. What was I looking for? I want to go to Power Platform. So you say it's possible to create email templates, right? That's what you're saying? Customer insight, yeah. I know. But the problem with that is that you need to have a license for customer insights. And that's, for me, that's a big problem. Unless you can already do it without having a license. Because customer insight journeys costs a lot of money. Like this one, Dynamics 365 for sales costs, what, 80 euros per month? That's okay. But customer insights, so Dynamics 365 customer insights, that's costing 1,700 per month per tenant, this one. I mean, no. I mean, okay, if you're an enterprise, sure, but if we're talking about smaller businesses, even the ones that have a team of 10, 20 people, I'm not sure if this is per month. I don't know. What do you think about that kind of pricing? I don't know why they did it like this. Because if Dynamics 365 for sales is just 80, why is this so much? I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there is... yeah. I mean, I think it's great that they have it. I've seen demos. I've seen videos about the journey and so on. I did you can have a trial for a month or two, I think. And it's great, right? It's really cool. But I'm not going to... I'm not going to do this. Not right now. That's why I'm actually exploring how to do it easily with this, with Dynamics 365 for sales, because then it's a viable option for a lot of businesses that are growing, that want to get rid of MailChimp and I want to go to something like HubSpot, Salesforce, whatever. I think this is a viable option. And if you can also do email marketing through this, automated email marketing, I think that's a really good option. But then we have to have something easy. Jeremy, isn't it included or similar in Business Central? I have no idea, because Business Central, I haven't seen Business Central yet. I've looked for it, and while they also market it as like the all-in-one tool for smaller businesses, I'm not a big fan of it. I guess because it looks so old school. It looks like the old version of Dynamics. It looks like the old version of SharePoint. I get shivers if I see that. So maybe that's just me. I'd rather work in something like this, a new UI with Copilot attached to it and so on, than old stuff like that. But okay, that's just me, you know. Also, you can only get licenses to Business Central through a CSP. What is it, like a service provider, a certified service provider for Microsoft. So I cannot buy it unless I go through another third party that is a partner of Microsoft. Sorry, but I'm not a big fan of that neither. I'd rather have customers being able to buy licenses directly. So yeah, anyway, look, I'm focused on business process automation. I'm not focused on selling licenses, so that's where that perspective is coming from. We're going to be hopefully soon a Microsoft partner, but I'm not going to be a partner that is selling licenses. I don't want to do that because I don't know. I've seen other people doing that. I don't want to get into that, to be honest. So that's why it's a little bit, it's yeah, I don't like it that they only allow Business Central to be bought through that way. Okay, so keep looking for a way to actually add these email templates. Let's just use Copilot to ask where we can do that. Where can I add an email template for D365 for sales? Let's see what it comes up with. Takes a long time, doesn't it? There are the tables. So what I started to do as well is I created a new solution to customize everything that we're doing. So this is on top of the standard tables. So if you want to add fields and so on, ideally you create a new solution so that it doesn't interfere with the standard stuff. And if Microsoft comes out with updates and so on, at least it doesn't break the stuff here. And here I was adding this table. So I was adding the email table. And here we can, no, sorry, not the email table. That's, I mean, we could add, and see, we can add emails if you want to. With Dataverse, we can do anything. It's just a database. So we could just add another table here, because there is, I've checked, there is the table called, no, I don't want a new one. Add existing, that's what we need to do. Add existing table, and then we go look for email template, because I know that exists. Here we go, these ones. Okay, we add them. I can include all objects. I don't need to do this. I can just add the table, because if you go into the table, you can already see the standard columns as well. So here we go. So you can see here, these are the templates available. And if you go back to this side, yeah, this is not the response that I want because it's not connected to the internet here. Let me see if I can ask it through this way. So now I can actually ask it through Copilot, because I can, I'll show you, you can here add web content to it. So from within Copilot for 365, you can add web content to it. You can even add it to Dropbox, and here you can add it to your sales hub as well. So let's do all of that, and you can add even more connectors, as you can see, more plugins. But now that I did this, I activated the web content. If I ask the same question here, it will, if it doesn't find the information in my tenant, which it shouldn't, it will go on the internet. Jeremy, I'm curious, what CRM are you using? Are you actually using Dynamics 365, or are you using something else? Wait a minute. I can do it. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing then. Settings, templates, email templates. All right. So it might be easier than I thought. So let's go to settings. You cannot see that, of course, but I'm going to my settings here. Wait, let me make it a little bit smaller so you can follow along. Like this. What did it say again? So I have to go to settings, templates, email templates. Settings, templates. Where are the templates? That would be easy, right? Marketing settings? No. Chat, I cannot see where I have to go here. Settings. Personalization, advanced settings. Might be here. No, but this is from Power Platform. Right? Email configuration? No. Templates. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh. So I had to go to the Dynamics 365 settings through here, through the top here, then go to advanced settings, templates, and then email templates. Okay. And then I have all the templates. There we go, there we go, there we go. This is what we need, people. Jeremy, long story. Wait, what do you mean long story about your CRM? Which CRM that you're using? Oh my God, I can write a book about all the CRMs that I have been using last decade. And I would say no, let's put it otherwise. I've never used a CRM until COVID hit, until I was forced to create a whole other business. So I was doing consultancy, that I ventured into another business. And then I started to learn all about marketing and sales, finally. That's where I figured out, like, okay, I guess I need to use a CRM. Before that, I didn't even understand what the concept was about CRM. And I had businesses before, so you can imagine. But I used everything. I used HubSpot for a long time. Didn't like it. I used ClickUp for a long time, even as a CRM, because it's so easy to adjust everything. I've used ActiveCampaign, I've used Brevo, I've used Pipedrive. Yeah, I would say those are the ones that I use the most. MailChimp is not a CRM, but okay. You're trying to explain your own creation. It takes a while. Oh. Wait, you have your own creation? Oh, you're typing it out in chat. Okay. Okay, I'll wait. No worries, no worries. But your own creation, I want to see that one. So, okay, we can add email templates. Yay, this is what I was looking for. Because the one that we were using in our sales hub, so we were adding, wait, where is it? I have to go to Sales Insights again. Tess, you have 1.1k likes. I know this is for the stream. Don't ask me how that happens, because I'm pretty sure it's not about 1,000 people that hit like for this live. I do not understand that. I don't get where they get that number from, to be honest. Likes, 1,000 likes? We didn't even have 1,000 people on here. How could I get 1,000 likes then? I don't get that. Encoding is overloaded. Well, my computer is almost dying, by the way, but okay. I guess it's fine. It's fine. I've always been using these settings, so I don't know what it's complaining about. So Tess, if you know how I get 1,000 likes on a live without even having 10 people watching this, please explain. I would love to know, because I don't know how you get that. All right, so we were using a specific email template. And I'm just checking if you can see this right. Pretty much. So I can edit the sequence. Okay, here is, okay, here. There we go. So here is the email template. So it's the high volume outbound prospecting one. So it's the high volume. We have a lot of templates. Where are these coming from? Oh, this is for case template types. That's why. You can see here, these are the lead templates. We have the opportunity ones. So where is the high? Here, high volume outbound prospecting follow-up email, introductory email. This is the one. Sent email account. Ah, look. Open rate, sent email account. So you can also see the statistics in here. Awesome. Love it. So let's create a new one. Let's see how fancy we can get this. Template name. So I'm gonna call it scorecard follow-up, and let's call it number 1. And I actually have to think about, well, we can use AI to create the contents. Permission level, I don't know, user, so this is for a lead, it's English. Okay, now we have this one. Template editor. Ah, it's rich text. So I'm not sure how fancy we can make this. Oh, Jeremy, you're back. I thought you were still here, but you're back. See all records flow. Wait, you can also add a flow to this. This is getting more and more interesting, people. Related background processes, process sessions. So much to learn. And I love learning. Don't get me wrong, I love learning. But I also want to create actual, like, I want to create content about this that I can share with business owners, so I can show them what is possible in a practical way without going too deep into everything. Okay, hold on. So I have a quiz. And if you go to quiz, sorry, but don't go all together, because it's not actually working really well yet. So I have a quiz called quiz.titanify.biz. No, it's not that one. Sorry, forget about what I said. Don't go there. Don't go. I mean, no, because this one is connected to another quiz. Wait. So I have Score App. So I'm using a tool called scoreapp.com. That's what I'm using. Scoreapp.com. If you don't know that tool, check it out. It's really cool. And let's go log in. Not that one. No. Oh, where is it? Oh, God damn it. Now I have to think. Oh, I know what I'll do. So if I go to my site. Sure, Jeremy, no worries. Send it to me through WhatsApp and I'll just read it out here on the live stream. Or, now that I'm thinking about it, you know what we can do, Jeremy? If you want to talk about it, maybe I can invite you as here on TikTok, as as multi-guest. Can I do that? Do you want that, Jeremy? Do you want to just jump on the live here and just talk about it a little bit more? Maybe just send it to me through text, and then I'll invite you as multi-guest if you want, if you have some time. because I want to test out this stuff on TikTok as well and see how well that is going. Invite me next time. Ah, yeah, you're on a holiday, of course. You're on a holiday now, and the daughter is sleeping now. Okay, no worries, no worries. Sorry, I get too excited about this. Okay, so and if anybody wants to test out my quiz, you can go to titanify.be. Go to the English version because that's where the landing page is at right now. Go to what we do. You can see that, yeah. And then go to Sales Acceleration with AI. Because this is the offer that we're building right now. This is why I'm doing these live streams with the Sales Hub. Because it's really, really strong in terms of an impact for a business. And it's using AI. So, double hitter. And here you can see free sales process audit. So click on that and then you will go to the quiz that is then related to the automation that I'm building right here. So this one, the sales sequence in Dynamics 365 is connected to this, but it's not working yet. It's not working 100% yet. So you can do the quiz. Don't worry, you can already do the quiz. But what I want to do with this is actually I just want to input this into Copilot. I'll show you a trick as well. Like if you're already curious about using Copilot, but you don't have a license yet, you can use the free version, remember? So I can go to, I have Bing now as my standard search engine because Bing contains Copilot, the free version, and you can use it. So it's a bit of a workaround to create some content, but why not? So I need to wait. Quiz for SaaS, for B2B. SaaS businesses. Don't worry, this is just to get to this point. Maybe there's a workaround. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but here I just want to get here, okay? And I want to quiz ideas. Yeah. We're already in the right context, so that's fine. What I want it to do is create an intro email for people that are finishing, let's say starting this quiz. Let's see what it comes up with. Hey, 11. Thanks for the content. Finally, I found something interesting. Well, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm happy to have you here. What is it exactly that you are really interested in? And let me know, because I can create more of that, right? We are really talking about building AI-enhanced tools and systems and processes within the 365, within Microsoft ecosystem as much as we can, because we are big Microsoft fans. So that's why. This seems awesome. Thank you, 11. Thank you so much for your kind words. What do you do, 11? What are you a business owner? Where are you from? Let me know. Let's talk. And Jeremy, if you've already sent me the text, let me know. I just have to check here. I haven't received it yet. Just let me know, Jeremy, if you've sent it to me, because I haven't got it here on my screen. 11, you work as a product designer. Cool. So you're always very creative and you're always building new stuff. That's awesome. And what kind of products are you designing? Are they digital products? Are they physical products? What is it about? And how come you're interested in, for instance, AI generated tools and so on? All digital. Perfect. I think you're at the right spot then, because I want to know what kind of products that you're generating or you're designing. If they are SaaS products, even better. I'm not sure, but if it is, even better. Because we're actually building out here a sales sequence that that we use to nurture um, B2B SaaS leads, right? People that have a B2B SaaS business and I want to grow their business using AI. 11, you're building SaaS products. Perfect. That's what we're doing right here. I mean, we're helping B2B SaaS businesses to sell more. That's what we're doing in a nutshell, right? And to do that, we're enhancing their processes, their sales processes with AI, streamlining the whole customer journey, yada, 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 yada. You're on the right place. Yeah, 100%. But you don't have a business, or you do? Or you're working for a business designing their products? Okay. You're working for, okay, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, welcome, 11. Happy to have you here. Happy to talk about anything that you have questions about, that you want to know more about, how it can help the business you're working for, how it can help yourself, Happy to do all of that. Yeah, let me know, man. Where are you from, by the way? So in the meantime, I asked Copilot to generate just a first email to send to the lead that is starting the quiz. And I know that's like, okay, a little bit of a workaround, but I could use Gemini, I could use ChatGPT for this. But I'm thinking like, look, if I'm pretending to be a Microsoft fan, why would I do it with all these other AI tools if I can use Copilot for this? And I understand that Copilot is using the GPT models, so it's probably not as good as anything else out there like Claude or whatever, but this will do for now. It's okay. It's okay. You're from Colombia. Oh, really? Well, cool. My boyfriend is also from Colombia. So you're in Colombia now being a product designer. So what kind of products are you designing? Like, give me an example. Like, what have you designed? What are you working on right now? So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put that into the Sales Hub. Yeah. Because I gave it the URL of our quiz, and let's just see what it came up with. Are you ready to find a perfect SaaS solution for your business? We're looking to streamline operations, enhance customer relationships, and boost productivity. Oh, it thinks that we're selling a SaaS product. No, but that's not what we're doing. No, you see, this is not the best, I would say. Let's be a little bit cheeky and let's ask Gemini for this. Let's see if Google is better. Jeremy, you just messaged me. Okay, let's check. Did you do it on WhatsApp or on TikTok, you mean? Wait. Where do I see this? No. WhatsApp. Okay. Let's check. WhatsApp. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting take. Okay. Wait. I want to talk about this. Hold on. Let's talk. Jeremy, let's talk about it. Why are you... Okay. Hold on. Let me put this here. So, Jeremy. So I asked like which kind of CRM that you're using, right? Now, for people that don't know, Jeremy is in the same space as me. He is building awesome systems and processes using AI, also using Microsoft 365, but Jeremy has been doing this much longer than I have and is much deeper into the AI enablement and so on. So I asked Jeremy, what kind of CRM are you using? What is your preference? And Jeremy says, like, I'll say it in English, right? Jeremy, just okay. Eventually, people will not need a CRM anymore. Okay. So, with that thought process, you've created your own piece of art, let's say, your own piece of art, right? With Power Apps, you get the data and you store it. You store it in Fabric. Where do you get the data from? Okay, you use data, you use Power Apps to get the data. Okay, that's first. Then with a custom Copilot, everything is connected. If you're getting a call through voice over IP, which goes through Teams, this data is getting transcribed into text, logged, and added to the customers. But also if there is a spoken, so if you have a meeting and it's just like talking to each other, right? I guess. Then there's a pop-up to create a meeting, or if you're if after a call you want to send a recap, then it just takes you one push of a button. Jeremy, oh my God. I mean, respect that you've built this, and it sounds awesome, right? There's a lot of custom made things in here. And I'm just curious, like, so where do you store the data? So you created your own database then? You created basically your own CRM database that you use Power Apps for as a UI? That's what I'm guessing. So you have created your own Power App. You've created your own CRM in Power Apps that uses data that is stored in Fabric. Am I right or am I wrong? That's what I'm guessing from your message. And that's really interesting to understand, because it's basically what also Dynamics 365 for Sales is doing, right? Okay, it's not a Power App, but still it's also getting the data from. So Jeremy, yeah, there's an own database, but also pulls data out of Fabric. So from all of the data of Microsoft 365. Awesome. Copilot also accesses Fabric, indeed. True. Yeah, we need to do a mutual live on this, and you have to show this. If you're open to showing this, or I don't know, somehow, I mean, I want to know how you did it, how it looks like, how it relates to stuff like that's already out there, like Dynamics 365 for Sales. Because you also, if you say like, you build your own custom Copilot, I'm very curious about that as well. I am building a custom Copilot myself as well at this time, much more for marketing purposes. But yeah, having a custom Copilot is awesome. And if you're getting called through voice over IP, this is getting transcribed already and logged by the customers. This is really interesting to understand how you did that as well. Because this means if a customer calls you, immediately all the data gets stored with your customers. So it's very easy for anybody in your team to follow up with what has said to the customer, to use Copilot on that data, and so on and so on. So I guess what you have created is something that I also would love to get a little bit deeper on. But I would say I'm always trying to do the out of the box thing first before I get deeper into that. And you're coming from the other side where you want to do it as custom as possible so it fits into your business. So I think somewhere in the middle, there is that kind of golden combination of both of them, especially the custom Copilot thing. Like, okay, if you think about it, Copilot for Sales is actually a custom Copilot based on the data that is coming out of Dynamics 365 for Sales, right? So that's what Microsoft is doing for themselves as well. So this is what you did as well. So is what you have built for yourself, Jeremy, is this then also something that you're building for other companies? Are you taking that and you're implementing that with other businesses? Because if you do, I mean, yeah, those are the things that I want to get involved with as well, for sure. Even deeper. 11, does that all make sense? I don't know what we're talking about. Like building something this custom, like if you think about it from a product standpoint, you're a product designer, 11. So if you think about building your own CRM, right? Is this kind of tool that Jeremy just built? Does that make sense to design a product around that? Because it's basically a SaaS within a SaaS within a SaaS within a SaaS. Jeremy, yes, I'll try to set up a demo. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. And we should do that live. I mean, this is the biggest opportunity for a lot of people to see how this stuff can be implemented in a business and how it can enhance your day-to-day sales processes, 11, don't know, have to look at the context. Yeah, I get that for sure. Jeremy, maybe later adding more functions and have to test it more before I can build a beta version. Yeah, I mean, I think we're true nerds here and we just love this shit and we love to build it ourselves. So I get it. It's not really ready as a product yet, I would say, right? But just being able to do that stuff, like, and I know that you created a video. Everybody in here, everybody seeing this, follow Jeremy on TikTok, on everywhere else. He's really cool. His content is in Dutch, but okay. It's not maybe for somebody from Colombia right now. But where was I going with this? No, I lost my thread. I think I forgot. Anyway, follow Jeremy. That's the point. Oh no, you created a video where you talked about the fact that a lot of people right now in the space are creating automations using Zapier, using make.com, and that's very popular these days, right? Automating your business. If you just search for those terms on TikTok and so on, you will find a whole lot of people making automations using Zapier or make.com. Fine. But what Jeremy is doing is next level. Because automating stuff is fine, perfectly fine. But if you do not take into account the security aspect of it, the data governance aspect of it, the interconnection with your actual day-to-day operations, most of the automations out there are just fancy fluff. I'm sorry to say, but that's just the reality. Everything is becoming so popular around automation, but everything is just automating fancy stuff that nobody asked for. And I don't like that, and that's why I like what you do, Jeremy. You go really, really deep, very technical, very into the data and actually using the data that is useful, but also making sure that it's secure. Because the stuff that you put into ChatGPT, do you really think that is secure? Do you really know what they do with that data? And I'm not saying Microsoft isn't doing any of that, but you have the option. Within Microsoft, you can really say, this cannot leave my tenant. This cannot leave my environment. They've built a whole product suite around that kind of concept to safeguard your data, avoid data loss, the data loss prevention, information protection, and so on. They've built Purview for that reason. Microsoft did that. They've already had that product for years, right? Now it's becoming more popular because it's actually becoming a situation, a security risk if you're just switching on AI and you didn't even think about what is going to happen to the data. So going back to the fact that a lot of people, a lot of youngsters, a lot of self-proclaimed automation experts use Zapier and Make.com and pretend that that's the way to do a lot of the automation. That's how it should be done without taking into regard data governance. That's an issue. That is going to become a big issue. Maybe not now, maybe not next year, but in a few years, if you keep just piling on simplified automations with this without looking at the data, without looking at what is happening in security, you're going to have a big problem. Once any of these tools get hacked or integrations fail, or I don't know where they even host that stuff. Some of these businesses host these automations on their own Zapier accounts. I think that's a big no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? So you have to really think about what's going on when you're building this stuff. Anyway, let's go back to building. There we go. Okay. So Jeremy, thank you so much for sharing that. I think it's really, really cool. I think really interesting to see what you're building. So in one of the next live streams, we will go live together and we will really check it out. So what were we building actually? We were building email templates, and I was not really impressed with what Copilot came up with in terms of the first welcome email for our quiz. So I want to give it a go with Gemini. So same question here. Going to use the exact same question. Where did I put this? Wait. No. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so I asked the question, create an intro email for people that's starting this quiz, right? That's what I'm asking. And then I'm just going to continue because we're just wasting a lot of time on this. And I'm not about creating content. So this is better. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's perfect. I want this one. So I have welcome to the Titanify sales qualification quiz. No, that's I'm not going to use that as title. Huh? This is the first one, description, subject. Thanks for starting the Titanify quiz. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in here this one. I'm gonna use this. So just for demonstration purposes. So thanks for your interest in Titanify. We're excited to have you take this brief quiz to help us understand your sales experience, your sales processes. Yeah, I mean, this is not perfect. This needs to be, but okay. Once you complete the quiz, we'll be in touch with your results and explore how Titanify can empower you to take your sales game to the next level using AI. Okay, ready, get started. I don't need that. Just gonna do this. Okay, and here I can add personalization, which is good. Where do I do this? Here. User personalization. Font name. No. How do I include personalization settings? I want like personalization tags. Insert here. Insert dynamic text. I guess that's the thing. So dynamic text will appear in the order of the following list. If a data field is unavailable, the next available one will be populated. So I want to have user, lead, and because it's a lead, it's not a contact yet. First name, that's the one. And default text, if it's not available, is Hey Titan. Let's do this. Yeah, has to put in the right order. And again, if you're using MailChimp and stuff like that, I mean, I get it. This is definitely not fancy stuff, fancy templates, but I guess you could do it if you really want to. So we're gonna save this one. You can see you can add flows. Oh, you have Word templates. Wait a minute. Create a Word template. So you could do it in Word first and then upload the Word template. So you could make it really fancy. If you do it first in Word, then okay. Okay, let's save and close. Okay. Wait. Ah, no. This is so annoying. This is so stupid, huh? I don't even know. Shit. That's really stupid. I don't know what you have missed. I don't know how long this was not streaming anymore. This is so stupid. So for for people that are just that don't know really what happened just now, is for people that are watching on LinkedIn or anywhere else. So I'm streaming through TikTok Studio, this one, right? And God damn it. Hey Tess, welcome back. Hey Jeremy, welcome back. I'm so sorry that I went. Yeah, I'm back. I'm so sorry that I went offline because this stuff right here, this TikTok Studio, disconnected automatically because I am not active. This is such a stupid setting, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I didn't set it up correctly, but if you're not active on this stupid app here, it disconnects you. And I didn't see the notification that I had to be active again because I have a lot of screens open, so I didn't see it. So I do not know how much. I probably was talking to you guys and I didn't even notice that I was offline. So I don't know. What was the last thing that I said on TikTok? What was the last thing? Because I was talking about your text, Jeremy, and all of that. And I don't know what was the last thing. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed with this. yeah, because I have my chat open, but I haven't got everything open, and then you get a notification on this shit, and if you're not quick enough, it disconnects you. It's so annoying. And I had it a couple of times before, and now, of course, when I was talking to people, it disconnected me. Very good. Very nice. God. So, Tess, Jeremy, let me know what was the last thing that I was talking about, and maybe I can go back to my train of thought here, because I was just continuing doing the email template stuff, actually. Which I got to a little bit right using Gemini instead of Copilot, but I don't care. So now I go back here. And let's see, wait, where is my OBS now? So I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, Jeremy, that we will go live together one day and I'll show my creation CRM. Yeah, and I think afterwards I was doing a little bit of a rant. Why? Because you had a video about talking about people that are building automations through Zapier and through make.com and how that's popular and so on. And I'm also using Zapier and so on for the automations, but eventually I also think that people really need to understand like how much more complex it is to make the right kind of automations using also security driven models within Microsoft 365 using Purview and so on. That's what I was talking about. I don't know if you catch that or if I was already offline. Anyway, it was definitely recorded on YouTube and so on. So I will be using that in the future and I will clip that because I think it's important for people to understand that just building automations for your business through Zapier and make.com, while it's possible and it's popular and so on, it looks fancy, it looks nice, it looks cute, but it will not protect their data. It will not protect their data in a way that it can be protected using Microsoft 365 and Purview with the right kind of data governance policies, data loss prevention policies, and so on and so on. So that's what I was talking about. I don't know if you catch that anymore on TikTok. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. I don't know. TikTok can be really annoying when it comes to live streaming because it goes up and down and up and down, and then you get kicked off because you're not active anymore. It's annoying. But still a great platform, nevertheless. Okay, so now that I have another email template added in an easy way, luckily, I didn't have to use customer insights for this. I can just use the settings in Dynamics 365 and I can use that in my sales sequence right here. If I can edit the sales sequence here. And now I can change the email template to another one. Now I can select my sequence. At least I hope I can use mine. Here. See, scorecard follow-up number 1. Yay. Apply template. Yay. Perfect. Now I'm a happy man. And this is thanks for completing the quiz. Well, now I have to check actually my automation because I need to check the trigger. Where did I put this shit? Quiz completion. Yeah, it's okay. It's on completion. Okay, fine. Now, at least now I know that I can create email templates from scratch, and I can use even Word templates to use as email template, something like that. Something to figure out later. Wait, let me make a note of that because I'm gonna forget. I need to make a note of that. So figure out, and this is just a note to myself, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Figure out how to create an email template using a Word template. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to use that as well. Look, I mean, TikTok, how does this even work? There were 20 total views and I have 501 likes. I think it's like kind of a exponential multiplication of something like that. It's weird. What is this? Okay, I don't want that. Go away. Go away. Now I have a mobile preview open. I cannot even close that shit. Okay, now I just have to leave it like that. My God. Okay. So I have this template. Okay, so the next step. So we assume that they just entered the quiz and they just completed the quiz. And the thing that I wanted to do as well here is to capture their score. Wait, is this the right one? No, it's this one. I need to throw away the other one, otherwise it's going to be too confusing. Let's delete this one. Yeah, this one, because I know indeed 3 hours ago somebody did the quiz. So we can check this. I'm wondering if we can actually hide this stuff up here. Yeah, Jeremy, sorry that I was going offline there. I was just ranting and ranting about all the people building automations using Zapier and so on. I'm one of them, right? I use Zapier as well for automations. But honestly, making sure that your data is still secure is super important. So eventually moving everything to the Office 365 environment and so on is sensible, especially if you are building and growing your business to a certain size. Yeah, Zapier doesn't cut it anymore in terms of security. So look, this is what I did. So when somebody finishes a scorecard, right, then they come in here, I get the information, and then I add a new row into the leads. So this one, and I add a score. And this was what I added last time. So I added this a custom field in here. Score. Scorecard total score. So I added that one because I want to capture their score. And let's say I'm just going to add a hard-coded one, not the best one, but this is for testing purposes. I'm going to save this one. Yeah, Jeremy, Zapier and Make is okay for surface level automation, indeed. Yeah, 100%. But once you go deeper, once you also want to make sure that your data is safe and so on, you need to go into the 365 environment. Zapier and Make is being used a lot for content creation. I agree. Yeah. Because a lot of people have ChatGPT also in their stack, and then they want to connect it with Zapier and so on and do stuff back and forth. And many of them don't really have the knowledge that we have. I mean, I'm talking about a decade or more in knowledge around streamlining processes, development, skills, and so on, right? So they don't use that. So they have to do the surface level automations. The problem that I have with that is, and I think you mentioned this as well, is it's getting a little bit too much glorified that if you do that, that you're really an automation expert. And while you can do a lot of things with those kind of tools, it doesn't it doesn't cut it for anything beyond a business that has a team of a couple of people, 10 or more, 50, you're doing a couple of million per year in revenue. Using Zapier and so on eventually will not cut it anymore. No. Because look, like stuff like this, even if you have something simple like a quiz and you want to capture that data, I would say like you did, right, Jeremy? You created your own CRM tool where you're storing the data in Fabric. You're using a custom Copilot on it and so on. If you want to do that, all of that on your own data using Zapier or Make.com and even ChatGPT, you have to send data back and forth with all of these tools, right? So the data by itself resides on all of these different platforms at the same time, duplicating data a lot. So that's why putting your data in just one database and keeping it there makes a lot of sense. And that's where the security, how do you call it, the enterprise level grade security of Microsoft 365 is big in benefits. So we can connect everything, even coming from the outside in. If we capture that data from the scorecard, we put it into our Dataverse table, like here, and then we can do whatever we want with it, and it stays there, right? Even if we use it in Dynamics 365 for sales, even if you use custom Copilots, the data stays in our environment. And that's a big plus. Hey Vendora VD, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we did that. So what I want to do now is in the sales sequence, I want to help our salespeople to understand how they scored. Because I don't want the salespeople to actually go to the sales scorecard and find out what is their score. So look, what we can do here to help our salespeople. If somebody has a low score, a very low score, is that we help the salespeople understand that they should reach out to them as soon as possible, because the pain of that business owner will be big. So if they say the total score is like 21 instead of 71, so if it's below, let's say, we can say below 50. Below 50%, you have a problem. Below 30, you definitely need to call us. So let's do that. And here, this is why it's important that we can do this within a sales sequence. This is not really something that you can do with MailChimp or anything like that. If you put that into HubSpot, for example, you could do that. You could do it in HubSpot, but honestly, I've checked the prices of HubSpot the other day, and if you want to do like automations and so on, you quickly have to pay. I think it's about 700. Was it per month or per year? I don't know, but a lot of money to be able to do this. This costs, again, 80 euros per month. So helping the salespeople makes sense here. I just want to notify them that they need to reach out to this lead as soon as possible. And even I can say make a phone call, but I want to put in a condition, right? I want to put in a condition based on a field value. So let's do that, right? So I have a field value, and the field is going to be the total score here. So if this is lower than, this is perfect. If this is lower than, we can do advanced, but this is more than enough. If it's lower than 30, right, you need to reach out immediately. But Yeah, I'm just gonna use this one. I can move around. I think I can move these things around anyway. I hope it saves automatically, yeah, Microsoft, please. So then I would say send a notification. Don't wait, call the customer here. Let's put this one. Can I move this? This should be easy to move. I don't like this. Wait. Wasn't there the option? Microsoft, give me the possibility to move this up and down. I don't know if this is possible. Wait, but I thought we could do this. No, we can do it in Copilot, custom Copilot. Hey, Jeremy, you have to go. You have to go. No worries, man. Speak to you soon. Yeah, have a great holiday, and we will talk very, very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. Have a nice time. See you later. Bye-bye. I want to move this. Why can I not move this? Should be easy, no? Then I'll just have to add a new one here. So make a phone call. Look, and this just tells the salesperson to do that, right? So I say, get in touch immediately. This lead scores below 30 on their quiz, which means they have a big problem. Reaching out right now could reaching out now will help to speed up the sales. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So you can see if this value, I would want to, you know what, Microsoft also gave me the option to change the name of this. Field value. No, this is not what I need. Because this is not descriptive enough, right? I mean, if you show this to anybody, like, oh yeah, you have to open it before you can realize what it is. I don't like that. Where is the condition now? Look, I clicked here and now condition is gone. I guess they're still working on all of this, but okay. So if the field value is higher, and so we can then say, okay, if it's not higher, if it's not lower than 30, just get connected, stuff like that. You know, like we can say LinkedIn, get connected. That's it. That's all. It doesn't actually do anything, right? It doesn't do anything. If you would connect LinkedIn to it, maybe we could do more. Maybe there's an like if you then click a button, it would automatically go to LinkedIn or something like that. But I'm not sure. So make a phone call. All of these other steps, right? We don't want to wait. So we would want to get connected, do the research, and then wait for 1 day. I'm thinking if we can do here, go back to complete the task. We actually, yeah, here, update field. We can even update the field. So we wait, what else? So if we wait 1 day, we also have to check all the time, actually, if they have booked a call or not. Because if they've booked a call, like this is immediately, right? This is waiting 1 hour. And if you see that they're below a certain level, we want to get in touch immediately. Then we're going to wait 1 day, and then we say advance to YesPad if they made a phone call or they received a phone call. But I would also want to know, yeah, look here, advanced if you made the phone call. So get in touch immediately. So if they haven't done that, we can remove this one, delete. Oh shit, and then remove everything. Well, that did, yeah. Oops, undo. Oh, thank God. So I cannot. Ah, that's stupid. You should be able just to delete this one without deleting all the other stuff. That's a shame. What else do we have here? All the other stuff. You see this one. I want to be able to move this one. So there's still a lot of stuff here that can be improved. But okay, at least we can really make it work right now with the basics. So I would say, again, call the customer. We don't really want that one. Let's just remove it. Let's just really go scratch everything. There we go. Very simple. And now we can continue. So we wait for 1 day. And then we say conditions, business process stage. Yeah, no. Oh, but wait. So this means that condition. So based on the previous action, you do that. I would want to say like, okay, get in touch immediately, make a phone call, and then wait 1 day. If you haven't done it yet, do it. But that's not possible. So let's do another one. Let's we want to check if they have booked a call or not. Can we do that? This should be possible by setting up a process stage. So if we have a lead to opportunity, we would have like a stage here that says like booked sales call or booked a call, introduction call. I want that. So we do not want to discard chain. We want to activate this. Okay, we have to remove this first. Let's remove this one. Wait. Delete element in both branches. Yes, continue. So let's activate this. Simplify plus email automation. Okay, last thing, remove the wait step. Okay. Jeez. Just save it, please. Save. Okay, thanks. So the last thing that I want to show today is I want to have another stage in my sales process, in my pipeline. Where do I do that? So business process, you saw that we had the option here to business process stage. So we want to change the business process stages. That's what we want to do. So where do we do that? Opportunity pipeline. These are more the settings, so I think we have to go back into the sales hub itself. No, not here. Give me the sales hub. Because if we set up a stage like intro call, because how else are we going to know that they've booked a call? We could maybe, what we could do here, the commands, no. Ah, I think we cannot do. I thought we could do this. Is start a Power Automate. Advance to another sequence is what we can do, but that's something else. We don't want that. We send automated text message, make a phone call. So here I would want to have like start the Power Automate, for example. Update field. No. So I guess this is not possible here. No. Okay. So we'll have to use we have to use a field value or a stage. And I would think that in many cases I'm using a stage to identify if they have booked a call or not. So what if we do that? So we go to leads here, but the business process, this one here, lead to opportunity sales process. I want to change this. Process, switch process, abandon sequences. You can see this one as well, add to marketing list. Disqualify. Yeah, qualification, so it's qualifying them. But the thing is, if it goes to develop, it creates actually an opportunity as well. So this is something to figure out probably next time, because we're on top of the 2 hours of streaming. I'm just curious where we can set this up. Lead qualification, auto create records for new qualified leads. Yeah. Opportunity closing, custom fields, Copilot. Let's just ask Copilot again. How do we? So, how do we change the D365 for sales business process stages? I want to know. Let's see. Again with okay. Again with the advanced settings. So we have to go to advanced settings. So where we went last time to change the templates actually. And then we go to customization, customizations, customize the system. Wow. Create a business process flow. Damn. Customizations here. Customize the system. Was that it? Right. Customize the system, yeah. Okay. But that leads to Power Automate, Power Platform. Not sure what I should be doing here then. Create a business process flow. Yeah, this is what I need. Uh-huh. Yeah. Create a business flow. What? Uh-huh. Somewhere in here we have that option. But I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep that for another time. Enough for today. Enough for today. I want to thank everybody for being here, for watching, for commenting, for liking, for joining us today on this live stream. We've done a lot of stuff, talked to a lot of people, and yeah, was fun again. Was fun to talk to people, was fun to show a lot of new stuff here in Dynamics 365. So thank you everybody for sticking with me. If you have any questions about automating your business, if you have anything that you want to share with us, you can always do that on our accounts. You can follow us on YouTube, Titanify. Look for Titanify and you will find us. Give us some likes, give us some follows. It's really, would really appreciate that and help us to spread more of this content to business owners that want to automate their business, want to streamline their processes, and want to implement AI in their business in a good way, in a practical way, not just about the fancy stuff, but actually the practical stuff as well. So yeah, again, thank you so much for being here. We will see each other another time, probably next week around same time, same place, Tuesdays evening here on TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, any platform that you like, we are on there. So thank you again. Have a nice evening. I'll see you the other time.